Welcome
so
to
prima
Talking Real
donna.
1000, aka Talk About It, aka Speak Your Mind, aka Tell It How You. I have Wise, aka El Jefe, in the building. I have D Fresh in the building. His camera's kind of delayed. Let y'all know from the.
That nigga's kind of late.
He just wants his face to be seen, so we just gonna let it rock like that. But the mic does work. How y'all guys doing? Or anything else?
I'm hot as hell.
Do tell. Help out.
Son,
I don't even know what to say.
honestly, son, since I've got since Tuesday, son, since Tuesday after that shot, son, I just been hot, son, just hot.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
So I just been hot and exhausted, and today I'm just hot.
This nigga's stupid.
Yo, he said she got
I swear, I feel like I'm going through menopause and shit, son. You don't understand.
Yo, I just told her, I said, yo, after you described that, I said, yo, that shit got him going through menopause, man. Nigga catching bad hot flashes.
Yeah, son, that's my word, son. That's what it is.
Son, I forgot.
Right now, son.
Yo, bro. Yo, no, I'm sorry, man. I know. I forgot he said he was going to get the shot the other day, and I didn't put two and two together until you just said so, puppy.
Yeah, that nigga shit, she got me hot. She got me hot. I don't know. I didn't know this was gonna be one of the side effects, son. Like, I'm just burning, son.
That's it. Yo, I'm trying not to laugh too much. Yo, listen.
Oh shoot!
The past couple of days, like yesterday, I was just exhausted, and Tuesday I was exhausted. Today I'm not. Well, today I slept with my machine, so I was pretty good. But I'm just hot, son. It's just like, and I be laughing at wifey when she be having her hot flashes. I'm not laughing at her no more, son. Believe me, son. 'Cause I'm just like, yo, I go outside to cool off. I come back inside the house. I'm fucking hot and sweating again. Like, yo, who the fuck turned up the heat?
I mean, that's the first time I ever heard of that side effect.
Hey, which
So
one?
I don't know. I believe that there's many side effects.
Hey, which one did you take? Dermaderm or what is Moderna? You got Moderna.
I took Moderna.
You're killing us with that extra deep Barry White voice, man.
That's not my Barry White voice, man.
Yo, listen. They said it was. I got mad people telling me different side effects. Man. I told you somebody told me that one of their homegirls, she's in a nursing home because she can't. You feel her legs or some shit. Like she can't use her legs or some shit. I'm dead at that nigga. I'm dead serious. True story.
Nah, that should just put my shit to shame. Like, damn, I'm just hot. I can take a nice cold shower and I'll be all right.
I don't know. I can't say that I went doing research to see if this, like, if it was a direct. Listen, if this is one of the, I'm just telling you one of the shits that I heard that happened behind somebody taking the shots. That probably don't get spoken about because everybody just say, hey.
Son, you can just look into the camera, son. You can see how I'm glycerin and shit, son. It's just like I'm just glycerin over here. Like, damn, nigga, you shiny today. No, I'm just hot.
So this is how we started. This is how we're gonna start it with this nigga catching flashes after taking a shot. He took a second shot. Now this nigga is heated.
Yeah, my boy.
Oh man.
Listen, I wish I could say I feel your pain, but I don't.
No, neither. That's why I'm laughing.
This water earlier, son. It was a full block of ice. I touched it, started melting, son. That's how hot that is. That's how hot I am right now. Like this shit is just melted in my hand right now.
Oh
shit! Right, you stop snorting. Whoa, they got a snort over here. Pull the fuck up.
It's not a snorter. I'm just slurping up my spit, nigga.
Whatever, nigga.
That sounded like a snort to me, nigga.
I don't know how he want to reword it. If we're gonna, all right, so cool. We got hot flashes, snorting.
Shut up, nigga. Okay. Stop that, boy.
I'm okay. Listen, all right, we got some topics. Though.
Yo,
I asked how y'all was doing.
All right, let's go. All right, let's we done with me and my hot flashes, man.
He gonna go you hot flashes the whole show.
Nah, I'm not saying nothing about that shit, nigga.
We done, nigga. We done.
Yo, son, just don't start taking your shirt and shit over.
We're gonna go to. I got a serious question. Let's get with the serious shit off.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I gotta. I promise you, all these came from somebody. I do not sit here and think. Of if they watch my show, they would know that I don't really think of topics. We just talk. This one is all right. I gotta say it a different way because I shorthanded.
Oh, come on, spit it out.
If we had to voice our. Let's figure out what is reasonable punishment or police reform, like whatever you would want in that bill. Like there's things that they say, yo, we're gonna do police reform.
You know what? Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what it is? They just need to be charged like any regular motherfucker. That's it. There's no immunity. That police immunity shit that needs to go out the window. I'm saying you get charged like any regular motherfucker. That's it.
Nah, they should get double penalties.
Why? Because they law enforcement. Fuck
right.
that. Everybody get the same punishment. Ain't nobody is gonna be
because he's law enforcement because they are person that you trust.
Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. It's all about being equal. It's all about being equal. So he's getting the same punishment a regular nigga get. That's it.
Fuck that equal shit.
We have somebody that's feeling some type of way.
Because if they do something wrong, and they supposed to be a person that we supposed to, you know, they do something wrong, they should get double the penalty.
That would be what though?
Double the penalty, like if he got.
That's what I'm saying. If you had to say this is what I'm saying. If you were sitting in front of somebody about to present a case to them of why this bill should pass, whatever the bill is that you create, what would be the thing that you think will really have an impact on police reform? That will really be an impact that will be felt like needed. Because this is what they kill us with. They kill us with the working on police reform. But this should be happening immediately. This shouldn't have been a dude getting shot outside of a courthouse.
Yeah, but
in the same town as a fucking trial of somebody getting killed by a cop.
All right, but you got to understand something. This is all in the experiment.
All right, I don't care about the experiment.
All right, but I'm just saying.
If you had a bill,
right?
What would it be? You can take your time and think about it, but you have to be presenting this to us as something that you could be like, all right, everybody, yeah, we all for that type of bill. That's what I'm asking y'all right now. That's what she meant when she said, like, everybody know police reform this and what they should do. If there was something that you could,
if I could present something as a
paying taxpayer
as an idea for police reform,
seriously,
just let us police our own people.
So what?
Like put more black cops in black areas.
You think that would?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think that if we can put a police our own, I think that would be better. Because we understand each other. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Only certain.
Do we really understand each other?
Yo, yes, I think so.
Do we really do understand each other?
You more like, listen, brother. You more likely to take you more likely to comply with someone that looks like you. Am I correct? Am I correct? You're more likely to take orders. Listen, you're more likely to take orders from someone that is probably of the same, from the same culture you're from.
I've seen black cops be just as big as dicks as white cops.
Just leave that out of it. Listen,
sometimes even more when it comes to their own. Sometimes even more when it comes to their own.
That part out of it, because not every cop, we know that there's a bad person in every bunch. We know that. But what I'm saying is if we policed our own, if we have our more black cops in our own black neighborhoods, I think it would be better. Real shit.
I'm not here to tell you that thought is crazy.
I don't trust. Listen, I don't trust.
I feel if you're gonna patrol a neighborhood, you need to live in that neighborhood. I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's still the same. That's still the same thing.
No, because you're saying come from the neighborhood. You're saying black cops need to patrol black neighborhoods. I'm saying
that's right.
I'm saying if you're from the neighborhood, you need to patrol the neighborhood.
You can do that too.
All right, so I'm gonna speak on your shit. I'm not shooting your shit down.
I don't want to wipe. I don't want. Listen, bro. That's not right. For nothing. I wouldn't want non-colored. All right. If I got a predominantly mixed neighborhood here, okay, I'm not gonna throw a bunch of non-melanated skin cup people.
You can say it, man. Okay.
All right. I'm not gonna throw a bunch of white people and white cops in that neighborhood. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't do that. I would keep the white cops, police your own, and we'll police ours. Real talk. Because some white people already got it out for brothers. So got it out for the melanated skin people already. So why keep adding that fuel to the fire? That's just the reason. That's just gives them something. No, but we know this is not a perfect world. So that thinking.
All right, I'm gonna.
We can police our own.
I'm gonna.
I still
listen, like I said, I'm not interested in these bills down. I will go for any bill y'all vote for. I probably won't vote.
Do you trust cops? No. Do you trust cops? Why?
Do I trust who?
Do you trust the cops?
As far as what,
like, do you? If they pulled you over, do you trust them to treat you like you're a man and not like you're a Puerto Rican?
I've had a dude pull me over.
Okay.
Listen, I've had a state trooper pull me over, and my front windows are not tinted. My front windows at the time were not tinted.
All right,
you can see right into my car, but my back windows were tinted. And this dude came from the side with his hand on his gun already, walking up to my car like, "Oh, can you lower your back windows?" So I lowered them, and he just pulled me over and gave me a warning. He says, "Oh, your windows are too dark and tinted." I'm like, "Yo, dude, my front windows aren't even tinted." It's like, and that was the first time I've ever heard that was pulled over for some nonsense like that.
Right. Well,
listen, I don't.
The only way I think this, the only way that to me, if police want to gain the favor of the people again, or gain the favor of the people, they got to start doing certain things. I mean, but it still ain't gonna solve nothing.
All right, cool. You gave your piece. Nigga, you can say it won't solve nothing. That's the next.
It ain't gonna solve nothing.
Listen, what are you looking to solve?
If any, you looking to solve the killings of police officers on innocent people, okay, or vice versa. You could do it either way. It could go either way, because either way, we're still human beings. It's one human being killing another human being. It's not a cop killing a fucking a criminal, or a criminal killing a cop. It's another human being killing another one.
All right, so listen, but
it's all wrong. Period.
That still don't solve anything, man. I don't believe that.
That's what I just said.
Listen, I'm not talking about that. saying if I don't believe. I can't subscribe to police show.
I can.
Because wait, listen, because it's not like you're gonna have your own. It's not like you creating the rules from the ground up.
So you want to you want support. All right, but listen though,
I'm telling you what I think. Just like you told me what you believe in. I said I'm not knocking your bill.
So you're saying you wouldn't have
this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay.
Go through this.
Can I have a rebuttal?
Not yet, nigga. Let me tell you something before you fucking start rebuttaling, nigga. So I don't believe that policing your own much when you're still under the same umbrella. Don't get it twisted, nigga. Niggas get the fucking niggas. I'm not gonna say just because we separate black people. First of all, if you're gonna do that, it still wouldn't be just black. We got Spanish,
that's
Latinos,
right.
All right, but just them niggas feeling good because they already gas, nigga. This shit is rooted. This is rooted. You ain't gonna just go and police people. The same fuckers that's in these groups that's keeping quiet when somebody gets shot, or the same niggas, the cops that I've been through. I see that was different.
I have to.
All right, then, nigga, they wasn't white. All right, so then what the fuck?
A lot of them, some
cops.
of them, they were cops. Period.
Listen.
They were cops.
Stop with that. I can't subscribe to that. I'm not saying that. There's people that would subscribe to that.
Yeah, there is. So you rather? So let me tell you. So you rather have? You're saying support black on black businesses, but you can't support black on black policing.
Way different.
No, it isn't way different. Oh my God.
It is way different.
Yo, brother. Yo, son. I'm telling
finances and the nigga believing that a nigga is gonna save you. Whoa, nigga. Let's not get it twisted. You don't trust half the niggas you walk by every day.
That's not what. Yo.
Listen to me real quick before you start throwing.
So you trust a white dude? You trust a white cop?
I don't trust cops no matter what color they is.
You taking it out of content.
No, nigga, we talking real. Nigga, you're not gonna sit there.
You asked me a bill.
All right,
you said
so
what bill? I
so
said
I'm speaking on it. You
are
making your bill take over the segment. It's not that. Everybody got a bill.
Fuck the bill.
Why I spoke on the bill that you said, I spoke on it. I don't believe in that. That's all I said. I don't subscribe to police your own shit.
Yes.
Right, that's it. All we in Wise was saying is we don't subscribe.
Why?
Let Wise get it.
Why? Because with us, it's more. If you're gonna, I look at it. Okay, I feel.
We're not sitting here talking.
I don't know that. I understand.
Hold on. So you telling me? Hold on. There's not a bigger possibility. Hold on. You telling me there's not a bigger possibility that somebody from the hood who grew up in the hood knows all the hustlers and all that is policing all this. You don't think it's a big possibility? Hold on. Let me answer my question. Let me ask my question. You want to say police your own, but isn't there a bigger possibility of them being even corrupt even more, knowing that they?
You're adding too much to it, bro.
No, he's not, nigga.
Yes, you are.
But that's all entangles into everything.
Man. Police your own.
That's not police your own. All right, cool. I ain't knocking that. Wise, do you have a bill? I'm not
have a bill.
Yeah, I'm not here to spend 50 minutes on.
Yeah, when Lee brought up the Village Act. What was his thing? He says, "Yo, listen, if you're gonna police these neighborhoods, you need to live in these neighborhoods at least for 5 years." And I'm all good with that. And then after 5 years, if you decide you want to move out and move to another neighborhood, that's on you. But at least get to experience and know the community. I don't need you. Y'all want to make it black and white. I want to move on beyond that. Do you want to talk about policing blacks need to police blacks? Nah, nigga, we need to move on from that. We need to move on from if you need to live in this neighborhood in order to police it. That way you can know little Joe from down the street is a little baller who plays ball every day.
Good idea. They actually used to have cops in the neighborhood like that back in the day.
And that's how it should be.
You know what I'm saying? But
you should live in the neighborhoods you patrol.
the dynamics today, it just seems like they want to separate us. So why not? Fuck it.
Why feed into that?
Listen, I'm not here to go. We got other topics. I'm not here to fucking go into a deep dive on this segregation.
Police your own.
But at the end of the day, my bill would be more to not only do you fair like justice, that's it, period. You murder somebody, you murder somebody. I'm with you on there shouldn't be, the cops murdered somebody. It's a different standard than if a fucking human, if one of us murdered somebody. So I'm all the way with that. But now, the pension. If you are found guilty, you shouldn't even be allowed.
You lose that. You lose that. You lose that. You get found of any crimes, and you do anything, you found guilty in anything, you lose your pension. You like like, especially if it has something to do with you murdering somebody, then your pension needs to go to the family of the person you murdered.
Now that right there would be a bill that a motherfucker will have to do twice.
You know what?
He popped somebody because now his family's like in future and whatever he got planned for his kids with pension and retirement, all that shit is in jeopardy.
You know what? They used to do that back in the day. Whenever you killed somebody, if you killed somebody, wrongfully killed someone, the person who killed them had to pay for the other person's funeral, pay to the widow or widower or whatever. You know that?
Listen, that'll make things a little more. You think a little better when you know that your whole whatever you got planned for your family will be gone. It hits different when you know. You got it. Like I said, we can put any bill, whatever process you want to believe. That process, Wise's process, my process. You can put all that on the table. That shit can sit for 100 years. So, but if you enact some shit like that, now this is a penalty. Now, yeah, you're gonna pay the price, but at the same time, you can't. Even if you cop out, you lose that. You got to be found not guilty to keep the penalty. That's a big difference. It hit way different. I bet you that bitch would have knew what side her taser was on. I guarantee you she would have knew what side her taser was on if her pension and her kids' futures and whatever was on the line was on the line. Like at the end of the day, you could think morals all you want.
That taser
anything that you're gonna do that's gonna have to do with change has to be some type of financial hit. Because that's the only thing they respect. They don't respect color. They don't respect race. And I'm talking about the 1%, whatever you want to call them, whatever. They don't respect race or nothing. The game, nigga. So if you ain't if it ain't affecting their pocket, defunding the police just gonna make niggas move. The bad cops need to be penalized, and the good cops don't have to worry about it. Since all the good cops are saying that, hey, we get a bad rap. If this is the case, then this should be something that get passed like that. What you're doing is, listen, when you act, the price, all the prices, and because you're supposed to be protected, your pension, all that shit goes to the person. So now you're going to face the penalty through court, but because you committed this act, unless you're found innocent of all charges, this money goes to the sun. And I bet you motherfuckers know where their gun is at, where their taser is at, where the broom, the black stick is at. I bet you don't know where it's at. You won't grab it by accident. Because now you got to think about your family and your wife and you let them down. It's a penalty. It's something that was all this retraining and all that shit. I bet you if you tell them you're going to hit them in the pocket, motherfuckers change fast when they finances is in stake. Motherfuckers change real fast when the finances. So these other bills mean nothing. Trying to defund them, all right, cool. You aggravate the police. Now when we kill each other, they ain't even gonna come. Now when a woman is being molested or raped or a child is being kidnapped, police may not show because depending on the mood, because you'll be attacking other shit. No, attack their individual pockets. Let the ones that doing their good job be rewarded with all this updated technology. So you gotta maintain with technology. So you can't defund them like that, like how people were saying. No, each person individual gets fucking. Now look, you got the other cases that's coming up with the other officers from George Floyd. Unless they're found innocent, their pension is gone. Whatever they accumulated is gone. I bet you nobody won't let their partner shoot somebody. I'm not saying they're letting you jeopardize my shit, bro. Period. You already choked this dude up. Get off his son. Come on. I'm not going down with this. I don't got time for my family. Well, you would think different. Everybody moves different. You're not going to jeopardize your shit. You might catch a couple, but all the good police won't be confused with the bad police because everybody's taking accountability. And the only way they take accountability is if they fucking dig in their pockets and threaten their That would be me. That would be me. On to a new topic. I'm trying to get this out of order. I want to get all these things.
Well, I'll be leaving in a couple of minutes and then I'll be back because today is the NFL draft. So,
oh my God,
I was invited to do some shows.
All right, cool. Let's get this one out the way quick. I'll get the serious ones because the other ones are more just our own opinion. All right, so once again, all these came from somebody. Effects on children during breakups and divorces. Like, what do you believe are some of the effects from, I guess they saying the ones that ain't bad breakups. So it would be more like a breakup where it affects multiple people, I guess, the children especially.
To tell you the truth, affects everyone.
No, it said effects. They want to know about the effects on children.
Think about it.
They want your opinion. This is a podcast. They want your
man.
Don't tell me.
You know what? I'm just saying from experience. Both ends of the spectrum. It's
from what you know.
I just think it's
effects on the children. Or even if it's not that bad.
You know what? It something. Everybody should. It depends. See, now you get into it's not this is not a one size fit all scenario. You got to understand every situation is different. Some people handle things differently. It depends on how close the family was. It depends on how close the child was with the father or the mother or whatever. It depends on. It's a whole lot of variables because you can't just say, "Oh well, the breakup. Oh, it's just gonna be terrible. Oh, it's terrible, terrible, terrible." Some kids, yeah, they'll be hurt. Yeah, but you know what? If you grow children the right way, and you explain to them, the things that they need to be explained, that needs to be explained in a way that they can understand it.
For some reason, my camera blurry. Keep talking.
And they might not take it so hard, but it depends on the age of the child too. Also, like I said, how cohesive the family was. Because just one parent leaving or one parent disappearing from the family, that can destroy the dynamic of the family. So it messes the child up it could be messing them up in many ways. Okay. Like I said, there's so many different things I can say, but I just think that it's all on the child and the parents and how understanding the child. Now, if it's a messy breakup, that can be devastating on the child. Make the child want to commit suicide. They think it's their fault. You know, they act out in school. You know,
keep talking.
They basically just show that they hurt. You know, but after a while, if they get either good counseling or, you know, they get past it, they be okay. But there's a lot of children that, you know, out there that experience that and they don't know how to handle that. You know, all I would tell them is that, you know what, it's not your fault.
That's what to the kid.
Yeah, tell the kid it's not their fault. It doesn't have nothing to do with you. You know, and it happens. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand this too. We are nothing but, and we are creatures too. We're animals too, mammals or whatever you want to call it. We're no different. We're different. Only thing that makes us different from the animals that's out in the jungles and stuff like that, that's on the earth, is that we have choice. We understand things. Okay, we don't live like some of them, they live by a set of rules that they follow day in, day out. We don't have that. You know, that's why people are different. But some animals, their parents, when they're born and they're able to fend for themselves, the parents is gone. That child, that whatever animal that is on its own. You know, so that is basically following what the parent taught them. You know what I'm saying? So if the child is taught the right things, everything will be all right, I think. So,
all right, I'm gonna give this two different answers from how because like you said, the question is very open.
It is very open.
It could be a lot of different scenarios. So I'm just going to look out from how I looked at the question. I'm just going to speak on the parents.
Okay.
This is a loosely said statement. I'll do anything for my child. Right?
Right.
That's a statement that every parent says it, everything. I'll do whatever it takes for my child to not have the life that I had. This is that's like one of the most annoying statements to me. Because when it's time to do what's best for the child, and breaking up sometimes is that time. Do not interrupt, nigga. Don't even give me that deep voice.
No.
Don't.
I wasn't.
Do it.
I wasn't.
All right. Just seen you grab the mic.
No.
No. So, for somebody like, you know, they only talk about that statement when it comes to guys going to prison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it comes to guys going to prison, now you'll do what you gotta do for your baby, or you won't do. No, all the way around the board, both parents. If you know that this breakup, this is not gonna work, I am out.
Right.
And you have kids together that can process this. Y'all need to do this shit with the utmost respect, so that you don't put your child in a position to feel like he's obligated to have to pick one.
Right. That's right.
So this goes like, it may be ugly, and at the end of the day, but if you are a person that's claimed that you will do whatever it takes for your child's happiness, a bad breakup is not it. And that go on both parts. Male, just the same way. You don't want, this is another one. As a male, there's a reason why I don't hit women. And you know why that is? Because I And be damned if you start slapping around my women, sisters, mothers, aunts. If you a nigga that can sit there, don't slap my daughter. Oh wait, nope. I'm kicking my shit right now. I'm answering. No interruptions. This is for the people. When you sit there and could tell somebody, I will kill somebody if they put their hands on my daughter, and then turn around and smack her mother, you are a dick. There's no excuse. There's nothing nobody could tell me of anything. This is what I'm talking about when people say they'll do whatever for their child, not to have to do whatever past niggas want to blame it on. Whatever childhood upbringing, whatever it is, you tell yourself when you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to buy them shit, it's the same way you're supposed to bring that same energy to a breakup. So that they don't have to be the decipher. Oh shit, I live with my mother. If I big up my father, I get a little bad tension. I get attitude. If I live with my father and I bring up mommy, I get a bad look. A child, no child deserves that, especially with all the shit they got to go through already. So when it comes to effects of breakups, I would say you have to keep this is the one time that you should really understand what I would do whatever it takes. So my child don't have to deal with certain things. Everybody's quick to say it after the police is involved and everything. I did it so I could save my child. Save your child from the beginning, all the mental shit that you don't even deem worthy of taking them for counseling. All of us needed counseling growing up. Shit, all of us went through something that counseling would have worked.
I need counseling now.
Well, I've been embarking.
Anybody want to counsel me?
See, this nigga here. All right, cool. Listen. But I'm saying like that would be my response to the effects on you parents and have to do better. But whoever the adults are need to start adulting. Don't just to call it adulting when it looks good in the meme. Like you have to start adulting and doing all that shit in front of a kid.
What you say when it looks good in the meme?
Yeah, adulting. Oh, I hate adulting. Adulting is so boring.
I never.
Adulting is like when you finally start actually doing adult shit.
Oh, right. I get you. When you realize like you gotta
that shit.
Yeah, copy.
All right, cool. Now there's a part 2 to this. Now somebody wants to know: do you believe fathers have a choice?
A choice of
in the matter of anything. When it comes to
yes.
When it comes to the say so of a child or to the upbringing of a child.
The father does have a freaking choice. A choice or a voice?
A choice.
Yes, they do have a choice. We have a choice to be dicks, or we have the choice to be loving men that we can be. But some of us choose to be it's a touchy subject for me because I was always that dude, put it like that. But
what you do, the dick or the one or the one that dick?
I was the dick. Nigga. I was the nigga. Like females didn't give me problems. I gave them problems. But far as making a choice, do fathers have a choice in the matters? Yes, we do. Okay, when you see me, I'm the type of person where I look at everything just as it's raw form. When you strip away everything that exists in all the monetary and the goddamn what you call it? You strip away the vanity and all of the what is that word? I can't find a word for it. But when you take away a person's just say they worth, or they just strip them down to what we really are, just humans. Again, when I revert back to that, what do we have? You know what I'm saying?
You said all that. I don't get it. What the hell does that guy? The choice.
Yeah, but what do you? What is you? They do have a choice. We do have a choice. We have a voice too.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, why wouldn't we have a choice? There should have been more to that. A choice to do what?
Be a father, nigga. Be a father.
Yeah.
All the choices that. See, I'm gonna play devil's advocate with this, but right now I'm speaking I'm speaking.
I feel like Joe Biden.
I'm speaking this. I'm clarifying this for the people because this came from a woman. This question came from a woman. So when she said, "Do fathers have a choice?" Yeah, I take it as the choice to be absent, the choice.
Right. See, that's
the choice to play the fence and try to look like the good guy. If the father is not there, this for me, this question is as if the father is not there.
See, because that's
like,
what I was trying.
I
was trying to figure that out.
The father is still alive. Let's say we are putting this with the man being alive. So if you are not engaging in fatherhood, then, but you could see each other, you could talk to each other, you alive. The choice, I'm assuming she's baffled by the choice of not being there. Like, what? There's no excuse really for not being there. We all have excuses.
Yeah.
But
I'm paying for that.
Speaking from like, just because I believe I know the person. So I'm saying, speaking from from there is like,
I'm paying for that right now.
Not all women with children are fighting against dads being in the child's life.
No, they're not.
So for the woman with children,
they're definitely not.
That are not fighting you fighting with you or anything for you to play a role in your child's life, and you're not there.
I suck.
That, I think, is what she mean. Like, so that choice is still a choice. Like, I believe that whether you choose, it's a choice. I don't think there's really too many conditions that could really, besides being incarcerated, that could prevent you from wanting to be in your child's life. If you really want to be, if you're really that person. I think it goes to not knowing your partner. Some men really didn't want children, but they didn't have a choice in that matter. But then when the baby comes around, and this is my devil's advocate. So if you have a child with someone,
yeah,
you may not really was not ready for a child.
Yeah.
And then because at that point, I don't think no man has a choice. That's my personal opinion. I believe no man has a choice on, even if he did express to the woman that he didn't want to, he was not prepared to have a baby, didn't want to have a baby, talk shit to you about how he didn't want to be with you if you kept the baby. All that shit, none of those shits apply when it comes to the choice of keeping the baby. Especially, I'm speaking, well, if it's planned, then I guess you know it's planned, so there's no problem. But I'm speaking for if it's not planned.
If it's not planned, yeah. Because
all right, so
I think that's kind of
a lot of.
See,
this is
now you touched on you touched on another shit. Now you touched on something else.
This is my devil's advocate because I know a lot of people. I've been a lot of places. I know a lot of men. I've witnessed a lot of relationships. So I just believe I could say that not all, just like not all cops is bad. Not all black
That's
people,
what I was trying to say.
Not all black people is evil. But not all babies are born where the man is really the piece of shit in the situation.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say not all babies are born pretty.
Nah, I don't got time for that shit. You would do some dumb shit like that.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't think like that, man. I don't judge nobody. I'm never gonna tell nobody their baby's ugly.
It's a joke.
I'm trying not to even think.
It's a joke.
So thinking your fucking stupid ass joke. And I'm saying some serious shit.
I made you forget.
Yeah, man. Oh, so not every situation was the man being the dick in a situation. If a man tells you he don't think y'all should have a baby, if a man tells you he don't want to have a baby with you, and you choose to keep the baby, then you can't really talk shit about the man because he's not being a father.
I don't even want to talk. Don't even.
But that was my devil's advocate. I'm not going to spend long on this.
No. Let me say
I'm just saying at the end of the day. All right, say one more thing.
No. Listen to
I'm balling these things up. I'm balling them up as we talk about.
I hear you.
This nigga want to drag.
I don't want to drag, right, dude.
So what else?
Because you talk longer. You're longer than enough.
I'm the host, nigga. You're not my co-host. You're a guest. Let's fix this. Let's fix this.
I don't care what I am.
So go ahead. Nigga.
All right. What I'm trying to say is that damn, see, you made me forget what I was going to say.
All right, good, because I'm the host. It's okay.
I'm not talking about that. I'm trying to say something that you trying to respond to something you said. Damn, man, forget it.
Thank you.
Because you made me forget.
Good, because we don't need many mad responses. We still mad.
No, it wasn't. It's just one little something I was going to add to what you were saying. Topics. I was going to add to what you were saying.
All right, I got 3 more topics.
I know you got 3 more topics.
All right, so I'm trying to get to all my topics. Okay, now this is again another question posed by one of our audience supporters. I don't like saying audience supporters. If you're in the audience, you support.
You support.
The pros and cons when it comes to dating.
Pros is
dating.
When it comes to dating, the pros are.
Hold on.
No, I'm gonna let you go first.
No, I'm not going first. I want to make sure that we hold on a minute.
The pros and cons of dating. Kind of like my current question, like a couple of weeks ago.
What was that?
No, mine was just, I don't want to revisit that question right now.
All right, cool. So listen, the pros and cons of when it comes to dating.
Uh-oh. I could have looked that up and did that. Well, the pros and cons of dating for me are, I don't know.
You don't know.
It depends on what you're looking for. Pros is, first of all, the female companionship. That's the pros. And that's the pros.
Son, you ain't saying shit.
Cause I can't. I don't know. Cause it's hard.
We got you stumped.
Yeah, yeah, you really do. Cause it's hard to like.
I just looked up dating and
pro.
This should have retarded the definition, so we ain't going.
The pro.
They are just terrible with definitions.
I can't.
I'll give my pros. I'll give it what depends, I believe.
Because the dating on both ends comes with different perks. That's what a pro is. There's a perk. What is the perks of dating?
What is the perks of dating?
Yeah, it depends on what you're looking for. Like I said, it all depends on what the individual is looking for. If he's looking for just to get some head out of it,
no, dating, nigga, like dating. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The pro. Some people, it depends. People date because they want something. First of all, son, we date for different reasons. Some date for love. Some date just to date. Some date just because they're serial daters. So I shouldn't even add all of that and just answer the question, because the question what is the pros and cons.
that's all he's asking.
Because when you start adding all that extra shit,
you added all that. I just say what's the pros and cons when it comes to dating, nigga. You just went off. It was about
that's because
down the whole
I am
generation
stoned.
All right, we just asked the question. If people ask the question, you make this hard to answer.
Well, the pros are pretty much is just if she's a good woman, well, you get your clothes washed, you get dinner cooked, you know what I'm saying? Good conversation. You know,
I think you got this question wrong.
Yeah, I don't understand what the pros and cons.
All right, come on, hold on.
That's why I asked you to answer it.
All right, but I thought you understood. I kept saying dating. I'm talking
the pros and cons of dating.
Dating, like different people dating. Nigga.
Oh, because
like
you learn. That right there, you learn what you want. Right, dating basically means you know something. Okay, I get it now. The pros, pretty much dating. I gotta stop smoking.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop something.
Call me Mr. Stoner. My name is gonna be Stoner D.
Answer, nigga. We got
Stoner D.
Then we can bug out.
Nah, all right. Listen. Basically, the perks of dating is you get to figure out what you like. That's the perks about dating, because you know what? You never know what you like until you see. You know? That's why some people, relationships don't last that long, because they haven't experienced. See, everybody's lives are different too. All right. But they don't experience everything the same way. You know, so I figure for me, I have to test drive that car before I buy it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. All right, let me hear. Can I give my piece? I love your answers, nigga. I am laughing. I've been trying not to laugh because somebody's just.
But I'm serious though.
Oh, this nigga is fucking.
Because it, and you know what? If if I don't like the car,
what's up, yo? You nigga, you
know what I mean?
As soon as I get my car, nigga, I'm coming to visit you. I don't give a fuck what state you in. I'm letting you know. All right, little big bro. I'm coming to see you.
For real.
You just left me, nigga. Yo, but anyway, listen. All right, cool. I get it.
Yeah,
he wants to test drive before he.
What is that? That's right.
I'm talking about for me when I hear dating. This is where I am in my head.
Yeah, but you get the dating means you get to see, basically you seeing multiple. See, people take dating differently.
All right, there you go. Help me with that.
Okay,
help us with that, because I'm pretty sure I'm on board with where you are.
All right, because dating to me is just like, all right, I'm not obligated to you. We're seeing each other. We're just seeing each other. There is no real commitment. We're just seeing each other. I can see who I want. You see who you want. Okay, you see other people. I'm seeing other people. Now, if I'm with you. If I'm with you, see, that's what I'm saying. They use that together.
How is that dating then? If you
that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I mean.
Couple once you say I'm with you.
Thank you. Right, when you say dating, I'm thinking of like, okay, multiple people that I'm seeing. Okay, that's what I think what dating is, because if I'm seeing one person, I'm just seeing that one person. Okay, but to me, dating means I'm seeing other people. I'm trying to see what fits me and what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what dating is.
Basically,
both of y'all seeing what each
other likes. Okay, you go in a couple with. All right, that's just like all right.
All right, so
I don't.
What would you? All right, so forget the. All right, so let's do it this way.
We should change that shit.
No, I am going to remix this question.
No, I'm not remix. I mean, just change that word. Say, make another word.
No, dating is the right word, nigga. If I'm dating you, I think if we're dating, I think more like that.
Right.
Like
right.
You will go out with men. I go out.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like we have our occasional date. Mm-hmm. Once you start amplifying the dates,
yes.
Now you should. There should be a conversation had,
and then there's a commitment.
If there's more time that one wants from the other, then that needs to be communicated on this date train.
And that's
not in a form of ultimatum.
Okay.
Not when one person is ready and be like, listen, all right, we either gonna get together or we can't do this.
Right.
Like there should be conversations had. Like a person should know when you first start feeling them. So if I'm hanging with someone and I'm feeling them, but I'm not telling them.
Okay.
So now you approach things differently. Everything is approached differently. If you actually going on dates where it's not too much, don't make the date complicated. So that's what I'm saying.
No, you should never make the date complicated.
This date, there should be. I'm not taking you to the movies as a date.
Oh hell no, no.
I'm not taking you. There's certain things that I won't do as a date. Now, if it's a group of us going out, I'm not a big fan of the movie. So anytime somebody get me to sit in the movie theater, it's a.
I don't think the first date. Listen, the first date shouldn't be at no movie theater nor no bar.
I can do the bar.
I can't do the bar.
No, a bar that's like
a lounge.
No, like not a no advantage to either.
Yeah, like a lounge.
Like a stranger in a bar. So this date would consist of going to a bar out of town,
right?
Which for out here, you know, because you go to Saratoga. You had a or like nah, nigga. Everybody know where the fuck I'm at. I ain't gotta whisper. So, I'm not hiding for nobody. So you figure
I am,
and I won't even say. I'll say like even a town right now. Well, all these towns from where we at right now.
Yes,
those towns.
Yes.
So a date would be going somewhere neutral, a fair playing grounds, and really having a conversation.
Yeah, and I've done that.
Something where it's not you. This is your bar, or this is their bar, or this is the hood bar. No, like a real music ain't your choice. Nothing.
Right. You want to go
I'm here to talk. I don't care what they play.
Do you so you want to go somewhere neutral where it's not, it's just
so you can focus on talking.
Right.
Nothing to make you think romance.
Right.
Nothing to really like that's a date. That's
you know what? Date. Yo, let me tell you something, son.
Complication is the motherfucker.
Look, let me tell you something. I one of the best dates I ever one of the best dates I ever had was
dude, this is about dating.
All right, I know. One of the best dates I had was
the Blue Plate Special.
It's not even nothing like that. When it just it was just sitting outside of bar. We was meant to. I was taking her to actually take her to this bar just to go and shoot pool, have a couple of drinks, but we end up sitting in her vehicle in front of the bar, just chilling, talking. I spent 3 hours sitting in front. We sat outside in that bar until it closed, literally, just talking in her vehicle.
Well, that sounds like a good
smoking thing. Blunts.
And what happened? Where's she at?
Huh?
Where's she at? What happened?
She's not here. She's on the other side of the country.
And I said, why? What happened? You just said you had the best date of your life.
I did. That was fun.
And you're not with her.
That don't mean nothing.
Oh, cool. Just asking.
I'm just using that as an example.
I don't know. The way you said the date just sounded like she had you in your head.
No, that was one that. See, these are experiences. I look at everything that goes on in my life as an experience.
I mean, everybody should look at everything.
I do. I look at it as an experience, and I have to experience these things.
All right, the cons.
The cons is having to keep up with multiple people, or
I'm just waiting for you. I know I'm gonna laugh, so I just wait. Come on, man, hurry up.
I don't know. I'm gonna just say having to keep up with
all your partners.
Yeah,
all your dates.
Yeah, you're having to keep up with the bullshit.
What? I mean, this is what I'm saying. What's the bullshit if you're dating?
The bullshit, because sometimes
you're dating.
True, but
you're dating. Every time you got to say something,
but
this is why nobody respects these words. I stopped respecting words because y'all fucking them up. Dating,
but
no feelings attached. When your feelings start growing, you should have a conversation. And now, if we have a,
do you stay or you go?
But that's the right of dating. Yeah, it's not shouldn't be frowned upon.
No, it isn't.
If somebody catches feelings and you're steadfast on dating, then when a person say no, you shouldn't be enemies.
No, you should not be enemies.
All right. And a person should feel okay to tell you no because y'all dating.
But
as soon as the feeling pops up that you are catching feelings, that conversation should be had.
Do you think a brother should be mad at a woman when they tell them no?
Oh, vice versa? Do you think a brother should be mad when a woman says no?
Yeah, because some brothers get mad. They get mad.
Why they get mad?
Because they don't like
we're
rejection.
Dating.
Right. See, we understand that.
No, I'm just saying we gotta. This is the problem. We big up all the other shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're not teaching these kids nothing. These kids is already out here fucking at 12, 13. They're going to be parents at 17, 18. The life is different from how when the younger parents back in the days. You had support groups. You had your family. You had Nana. You don't got that these days, man. These kids is lost.
Yeah, these kids.
All right, so dating, when you dating and I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't know if I should tell you. You look like, if I look like I wasn't going to be in a relationship, why hold on to it? Grow your feelings. If you know that I look like I wasn't and didn't want to hear you tell me that, why bring it up? So this is the things, the communication is fucked up. And as long as we keep communicating fucked up, dating will be hard. Trust issues will grow. Mental health will grow for the children. Like there's mad things because we don't, as men and women, really don't talk to each other. And when we feeling something, we supposed to address it so that we both know we're on the same page. We ain't on the same wave, Gucci, because we started out dating. So I can't be mad. Everything else from there should be a plus.
Yeah.
If I'm dating you and it started out with me going on 2-3 dates a month.
Yeah.
Multiple people, because I don't know how, that's an expensive thing. So I don't know who's addicted to dating, but I'm not. So when it comes to going out, it'd be like 2 or 3 dates a month. You get to know somebody. If they make it to the next date, then fine. But this should be never where it applies pressure. I shouldn't be calling you in between the next date. Unless listen, we're dating. I'll explain it to you when I see you again. Because it has to be a face-to-face, because texts and phone calls always get misconstrued. So we know this.
Well,
people text on purpose, so you can interpret it wrong.
Some people do.
Okay, so listen, as an adult, as we say we are, and as people that saying we're trying to grow, communication shouldn't be through a text.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you one question? Let me ask you a question.
All right, cool.
Do you feel that, just real quick, do you feel that some texts, when you read them, they hold energy, like you could feel the words, like the energy coming off the words when like if they didn't mean what they said, but they just said it anyway. Can you feel that?
I could feel that.
You understand what
I feel that when I text, I have to check it a lot of times because I'm scared that how I talk, somebody's going to take it the wrong way. I know that now.
And I'm back.
That's why I don't like texting, because I have to fucking think about what I need to say, how I want to say it, so that this shit could be in fair game, in fair territory.
Right.
So fuck that. I ain't texting. If you call me, I'll call you. Let's talk about it. I'm not with the text and shit. I'll text good morning.
Right.
I'll keep it short and simple.
Right.
But if that shit go beyond this, call me. Call me or I'm calling you. Figure it out.
Like, you know what? I
ain't doing this through text. I'm gonna take everything. I'm taking everything wrong because I know the vibes.
I don't want to hold a whole argument over
it. It go by the vibes. I know the vibes for the people who's texting me, so I know what kind of. I don't read into voices, but I know when the vibe ain't right, and that's the only time I address texting.
Pros and cons of dating.
Stop texting me if you don't want to fucking get no fucked up.
Pros and cons of dating, ladies and gentlemen.
It comes with its tricks. I don't even know if they call it pros and cons. It's called learning. You got to learn your partner.
You got to learn everything.
In order to learn somebody, you got to date.
You do. You
with
have
no feelings attached. This is what I'm saying. You got to get through that phase first, because that's when you ask the right.
You know what? My hat's off is to those people that date in high school and they still together. Like they get together when they're in high school, like high school sweethearts, and they still together to this day. You know, my hat's off to them.
My hat's off to anybody that's in a long relationship. Fuck that.
Well,
that shit ain't easy, nigga.
I'm just singling out because we're talking about dating. Because in high school, you know, we were dating. Come on, son. High school.
You still got to give props to anybody that survived a relationship past a lot of shit. If you're in a relationship past 3 years, nigga, you should be celebrating. Every year you should celebrate, like really celebrate. Whether you married or not, nigga, that shit is not easy, son. Relationships ain't easy. That's why I understand dating is necessary, because it's not easy. I'm not built for all the extra shit. So I need to talk early. Yeah. I realize I'm not built I need to ask questions before a lock on my heart even thinks about turning. I need to ask questions.
What, Trey?
I'm dead ass, son. I'm dead ass, nigga.
All right, next question, man.
I'm not gonna take it out on every woman. I'm not gonna take bad.
Oh, I don't do that. I don't do that.
I want to date. I want to get to know you. We can learn. We can nip this shit in the bud. We could nip this in the bud with a few right questions.
I remember I had a girlfriend that did that to me.
I won't flood you in the whole. I won't flood you on the first date. I'll ask a couple of think about it questions.
Think about it questions.
Joke. We'll get to my regular silly self. And
you got an umbrella?
Nah, I don't. I don't got an umbrella. But all right, cool. So I guess we added that because she had the part 2 to that, which was what makes a match. What makes well, you expressed it. A good date for you was just talking.
A good date for me is not just it's good.
You expressed that. She said, "What makes a good date?" You expressed.
A good date is good conversation.
I'm making sure we addressed all the questions.
It's good conversation.
All right,
that makes a good date.
It's 8:00. Everybody's definitely trying. I appreciate whoever came in, but we're gonna cut this short. I know it's NFL time, and that's when you have all your wings and dips and shit. You gotta understand the vibe.
NFL time.
Yeah, the draft, nigga. People celebrate that, nigga. You bugging it? I respect the game enough to know what people do on draft night, nigga. Get drunk, eat some wings, and root for your team. So thank you for sticking around. King Sace, you already know. That's us. We out. I know this nigga want to talk more, but nah, it's not gonna happen. That's why you could check him out on the Blue Plate Special.
Yes.
Where he gets his shit off. I'll promote it for you. Look, you wasn't even promoting.
Yes, Blue Plate Special.
Yeah, it's only found on Patreon.
That's right. Only on Patreon. I'm only on Patreon.
Because he ain't learned the word censorship.
Because
he sometimes he goes off. So if you really want to hear this nigga and how he really feels,
I will be putting up one tomorrow.
You can check him out on Patreon.
Tomorrow.
All right, whatever. I just said Patreon.
Tomorrow.
You know what, nigga? Fuck out of here. Before your ass get canceled before your show starts. Oh shit, I forgot to end it.